Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. We're picking up in the spot that I died last time, to this guy. I'd already taken him out, and before I started recording, actually realized that I was like 10 steps away basically from a shortcut just leading back. Okay, there's nothing on that side, I just wanted to make sure. So if we ran over here, yeah, there were some of these little thrall guys, and then way forward, but we're going to ignore that for right now, and instead we can check out the way back, which is actually right now, right here. This is the shortcut back down. No, thanks. And I'm seeing the stuff over there and wondering, like, have I been there before? Remember, we picked up some stuff on him. Oh, that doesn't just lead around. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is take my 80,000 souls and head back to Firelink Shrine. That makes a lot of sense, right? 81,000 souls, excuse me. We'll use those to level up and then push forward a little bit. I've had a little bit of time also to think about some of the lore implications of this area. The statues that we saw last time, right? Like, I kind of
Welcome home, I should speak.
mulled over
Very
those
well,
for just a moment, and am definitely... So this is 2 levels? Okay, that's not maybe as much as I would like it to be, but it's something.
Elucidated by fire.
I feel like I was upgrading intelligence for some reason. Like, there was a
Darkness beyond.
something that I wanted at 20.
Let them assume when you
Have I
Farewell,
forgotten
Ashen One.
what that might have been? Was there a spell? Was there a weapon? Oh, why was I doing the thing? 9... 14? That's not it. 16? Oh, that's... never mind, that's faith. Looking at the wrong category entirely. 14... Spell? Or I'm misremembering. Misremembering is always an option. And... is there maybe something here? 15... Great magic. Shield? That seems unlikely, though. Huh. Perhaps I am wrong. Well, we'll survive nonetheless. Also, I feel like I haven't visited our friend up here in just a moment. Let's do a little bit of house cleaning first thing, and then
Aha, so.
we can make some progress a little bit later. So was it here that I was thinking? 26. Ah, maybe that was it. Moonlight Greatsword, 26. That could have been it. That seems like a thing that I would have been like, I want to try out. Yeah, why not? Also, Prisoner's Chain. I don't think I looked at the Soul of Champion Gundyr stuff. Prisoner's Chain, a portion of a steel chain used to restrain Gundyr. Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. A prisoner is one who has staked everything on a belief, a proclivity most apparent in the greatest of champions. And alternatively, his halberd. The halberd of Gundyr the Champion, received when he was charged with his duty. This old cast iron halberd has the power to break poise and is said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundyr was fated to eternal service from the beginning. Interesting. So is this a ring item? It doesn't really tell us, but it's extremely small weight and kind of ring shape. Tends to lead me...
I took the mantle of Lord.
Oh, what? That was not actually what I expected him to be saying there. Normally he tells me something about the Firekeeper. I'm sorry. What were you going to say?
I took the mantle of Lord of Cinder of mine own volition. I speak these words with pride. Choose thy fate alone. Seize it with thine own hands. All the more should thy fate entail such foul betrayal.
And then he takes his cute little pose with his hands on his... Oh, okay. Anyway, I wonder if that's related to the eyes that we gave to the Firekeeper, and perhaps the betrayal that awaits us. Okay. So, statues, right? Statue of what appears to be one of the primordial serpents, and we've only ever met two of them, being Frampt and Kaith. Never really knew how to pronounce his name. We'll go with Koth from Dark Souls 1. I put my money on Frampt in this instance due to the fact that we also get the snoring sound when picking up items nearby. And the other statue that I was originally a little puzzled about on kind of further thought, I believe we're looking at, and is it here? The first of the scholars doubted the linking of the fire and was alleged to be a private mentor to the royal prince. So, of course, Dark Souls 2 released a version, Scholar of the First Sin, and that scholar was Aldea. And Aldea's form within the Scholar of the First Sin was sort of a tree-like creature. And the statue that we see there now is sort of a tree man, basically. So I think that's the characters being represented. That we're seeing Frampt on one side and Aldea on the other. That seems interesting to me. I'm not sure. Like, we're in an area that I would relate to Seath the Scaleless, right? The Duke's Archives, the Grand Archives, etc., etc. And he's just... Wow. We managed to step in between a couple of those, so it was actually kind of impressive. I'm not really looking to get cursed here, if at all possible. Oh, come on now. Whoa. Wouldn't mind getting away from those bookshelves. I would greatly appreciate it. Alright. And shortcut voodoo. And we are right back where we started this. So the archives, I guess we can go ahead and do this. I don't know if we're looking forward to more cursey hands outside, but the Grand Archives, the Duke's Archives, so Seath the Scaleless and the King Osiris would appear to have been sort of being subsumed by Seath himself. Like, that at least is the impression that I was getting there. Okay. I'm not sure that I've ever had any reason to link Frampt and Seath, or to link Aldea and Seath before. In Dark Souls 1, you know, Frampt seemed to maybe have been in collusion with Gwendolyn, but Seath was almost like an independent... Oh, wow, and we're going to get more of those. Okay. So, that was maybe not... Ah, yeah, there's more statues out here. Alright, so it was maybe not as subtle as I initially thought it was going to be. There are indeed more of these statues. So if this is Frampt, then who is this guy? Maybe King Osiris, like, before his transformation, I suppose? I don't like the looks of that at all. Okay, okay. And then got another figure here. And then the other side, we get similarly that same sort of stately figure, and then this is the maybe Aldea statue. Like, does that seem tree-like to you? Maybe swamp man-like? Who knows? Huh. And then even more statues. Not really sure what those are of. I'm trying to be a little bit careful here due to what I'm assuming are some enemies over yonder. It almost seems like it's just clothing. Like the faces and hands are missing. Huh. Okay. And then in the center, is that supposed to be wax covered? Or something else covered? I guess it could be... Could that just be dripping wax? Nah. I think the tree fits better. And those guys up yonder. They actually kind of remind me of the Manslayer. There we go. From Demon Souls. Like, at least a little bit. They're sort of gargoyle-ish, but with sort of a human face and a beard. So yeah, I can see it. Farron Dart. Do you think I'd be able to hit one of them from like way back here? No. I actually think the dart might run out of range before it gets there. What about anything arrow-like? We don't have any arrows. Okay. I'm glad we're carrying around that that bow with our complete lack of arrows. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, you look an awful lot like Black Hand Goddard. Except, oh, and you... Goddard used a bow as well, didn't he? Aw, man. Okay, I did pull all 3 of them, sort of regardless of how far away I stayed. Not loving the idea of... What? That was pretty cool, not gonna lie. So I'm not loving the idea of fighting 3v1. Let's see if maybe... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I rolled. I will go down swearing to my dying day that I rolled out of that. So I might try... See if I can deal with the caster first. Just sort of kiting these guys around. And if I can... Not sure what hit me there. If I could pull that off, then these guys are going to get a little bit easier to deal with. At that time I did not roll. I will gladly fess up to that one. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Who wants to be next? They both seem like fairly aggressive. It seems like the Black Hand gentleman... Oh, okay, he stood over here shooting arrows for quite some time. He might be... Okay. A little bit more willing to stay back and use some ranged attacks against me. So what I may do here is ring around the rosy, kind of drawing out our Great Axe Gentleman, and then getting right in here, close and personal, to do something like that every time. Oh, I don't love that. Okay. Yep. I'm not really a huge fan of this kind of a, like, fight, where... I don't know that I feel like I'm cheesing them exactly, but I mean, are you going to argue that I should be, you know, facing these guys head-on 3v1? Like, that doesn't seem like a good idea at all. Now, luckily, the caster didn't try to heal. What? Alright, that took off a significant larger chunk of my health than I was expecting it to. Also, I may not have gotten the drop from caster lady over there, so that's a little unfortunate. Luckily, it's not a very bad run back. I don't think I set down the elevator. Maybe I'll have to start doing that if this proves as challenging as it seems. But we'll find out. Like, maybe they don't respawn. There's all kinds of unknowns in this particular fight. If it is just going to be a 2v1 this time, that'll certainly make things a little bit easier. Hopefully, though, I don't miss out on whatever drop was coming from the sorceress. She certainly dropped something, and I didn't think picking it up was all that pressing. Fight seemed to be going real well. They didn't do too much damage until they did a lot of damage. Like, I don't know, maybe I'd never been hit by the axe before. That's a distinct possibility. Oh wow, I didn't expect that to work. Okay, didn't even take a scratch. All right, let's see what is in store for me out here. So, there's no item there. Oh, okay. It looks like it spawned. The item moved to where she spawned, so I don't lose it. That's good. You guys maybe wanna come and play. Is that a thing we're gonna do? Oh, that was real dumb. Okay. I clearly misjudged some range there. But that was pretty stunning. Yeah, so he's clearly got a buff on that great axe. It could have been that, like, I'd never been caught with the buffed attack before, or something similar. Ow. I think I got hit by the... Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, that hits hard, but, like, how did I thought I had about, like, a little bit less than this much health, but it seemed like that took about 2/3 with whatever they did. I think I might have gotten hit by, like, both of the attacks at once. I guess that is also a possibility. That I just got caught in a crossfire. So let's not say we did. Oh, God. More bad things. Okay. Why am I being silly? Alright, I devised a strategy, and then this time I'm thinking, nah, let's just take him head on. Why not? We're gonna pull him to down over here, and then we should be able to get in some solid hits against the black hand over here. Oh, you do heal. That is most disappointing. Oh no! He's out of stamina to keep up the pressure. Too bad. Okay, well, that certainly adds some challenge, as the hit and run of looping around is not going to be quite so permanently effective. Pull him back over here. Try to get out at this guy again. So I don't think... No, it doesn't appear to be Goddard, right? Like, we've gotten Goddard's weapons, and he is clearly wielding katanas. This would seem... Oh, he's already out of Estus. Maybe he doesn't pack that much of it. The corpse that we retrieved the archive key, as well as... Oh, come on now. As well as Goddard's twin blades, came off of a corpse dressed like him, but wielding katanas instead. I'm guessing that was that gentleman. Interesting, of course, because we've seen his corpse before, but there's enough. Okay. I don't know exactly what staggered me out of that, but that was... Yeah, there's some shockwave stuff happening there that's a little annoying. Alright. There's always, of course, some timey-wimey action going on in a Dark Souls game, so that explains away any... I found a corpse, and then I found a live guy. Golden Wing Crest Shield. You don't say. Alright, how does this stack up? A little bit better against magic, a little bit better against lightning. Way less as good against fire. A little bit worse against dark. Stability. I think the 10 points in stability is enough for me to shy away from it. Although the weight is better. Can't deny that. And it looks real cool. A Blue Knight's shield engraved with a golden wing crest. The shield is exceptional amongst the enchanted blue shields. Not only does it boast high magic absorption, but also enables its wielder to parry spells. Okay. So it's a crest shield that comes with shield parry. Or with spell parry. I can dig that. And we'll get our Estus topping off our FP again. Onikiri and Ubadachi? Ubadachi? What are you? There we go. The hunters known as the King's Black Hands wielded paired weapons. These belong to Kamui, who looked after the prince. Kamui brought Onakiri with him to the undead settlement, where he forged Obadachi and was finally prepared to join the ranks of the royal hunters. Skill: Oneslayer leaped forward and slashed mercilessly with both blades, cutting open foes. I'm assuming that was the sort of leapy attack that we saw. Honestly, it looked pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. So we get pretty standard katana stuff. We get a straight thrust from the heavy attacks, which I really like. What's the true litmus test? Oh, the running straight stab of a katana. Okay. That is probably one of the most valuable of its moveset, is that we can do that. Okay, I'm liking it so far. Alright, one of them is like the little kind of short companion sword. I'm sorry if my Japanese sword knowledge is not really up to snuff. Okay, it's just sort of a more like two weapon swipe stuff with the L1. And the skill is indeed the leap and attack. Oh man, that looks so cool. No, it doesn't chain with the heavy attack. Okay. I don't know. That's pretty neat. 104 plus 39. We'd be taking like a huge hit. Of course, it's not upgraded at all, so probably to be expected. Large soul of a crestfallen, and the Sage's Crystal Staff. Oh, I need 24 to use this. Okay. Well, I'm not that far away. I just need 4 more points of intelligence. Crystal Catalyst presented as a gift by the Crystal Sages to their favorite pupil, Kriemhild? Have I heard that name before? Crystal spheres devour the will of the user, and this staff increases the potency of sorceries at the cost of increased FP consumption for skills. Steady chant, boost strength. Okay. Kriemhild. When we were down in... we were down in the profaned capital. I got invaded by... Was that the daughter of Kriemhild? Something of that sort? That seems kind of familiar. Okay, so we get more statues. I don't know what the significance of this statue is. She appears to be offering something, or just offering her hand, you know, as a gesture of peace or goodwill. Huh. But these characters now seem to come with an equal importance to what I'm going to assume again, either erroneously or not, it doesn't matter to me, as Frampt and Aldia. Are these perhaps the king and queen? Huh. Were Frampt and Aldia in a position to have received as much reverence as the king and queen themselves? That's an interesting question. More of these little statues that are either, you know, of an invisible person, or like the bodies have been broken out of. I'm not quite sure there. We do have a shortcut here. Is this going to lead me back to the very beginning of the archive? If I remember correctly, there was an elevator there, and yep. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that is quite convenient, and I'm not going to say no to you at all. Awesome. Okay. We've also got 42,000 souls. I'm gonna push forward as you do. That would get me at most 1 level. It's just not a worth it thing at this point. And out here, That's leading up and back, but let me peek. Let me peek up here. Anything? Anything dangerous? Anybody gonna try to murder me? Nothing so far. Oh. Oh. Okay. There's a very Bolitarian castle vibe from, like, Demon Souls, with the little rampart things. Rampart's probably not the right word for that. They're like portable shield, barricade, whatevers. Whoa. Hey now. Somebody's getting a little rambunctious. Okay. Now in Demon Souls, these basically concealed a number of enemies behind them. I find it odd that those guys are patrolling, though. Are these, like, we've seen this a few times in Dark Souls 3. I wonder if they're on the same side, or like if those guys that are moving are gonna fight the guys that are stationary. Ooh, and we got an item back here, okay. Well, that's all the invitation I needed to head this way instead. What do you got for me up here? Well, another excellent opportunity to stare at our dark sign / sun. Are you what I think you are? Some more angel-winged big night guys. Those don't look quite as vestigial as the last guy I saw with wings. It might even be a fully functional pair, especially considering that you're way up in the air so that you can leap down on me from somewhere. Okay. I think it would be interesting if they sort of defied expectations and, you know, you see them up there and you're like, okay, but they would leap down, like maybe when you got over here and sort of fly to you or something. What we got up here? Is there any reason I want to be down on that ledge? I guess we're about to find out. An item, perhaps? Nothing? Ah, it was a trick. Okay. I don't even have a way back up, do I? Nope, nope. Well, I see how it is. We're playing this game now. Oh, that's not the thing I want. That's the thing I want. I've got spook. So I don't care about you or your fall damage. Alright, let's get over here and make another loop around as the game wants to waste our time. I'm curious about that. So we're heading towards, like, in the Grand Archives. That looks like, I don't know, is that more castle up ahead of us, or is that I have a poor attention span, okay? So just sue me. We were in the castle, and then the archives have been like an attachment, like a side building. Because if the elevator's right over there, then the area in which we fought the Dragon Slayer armor is basically right underneath us once we start kind of heading up those steps. So then that's back in Lothric Castle proper. Or at least that's my geographical take on things. Whether or not it's correct, who knows? Alright, angel buddies. Are you gonna be real nice to me? And offer me, like, angelic prayers and sing me hymns? Something tells me no. Oh, this is actually a way to go. Okay. Beating up. I mean, there's no way those guys aren't dropping down on top of your head, right? So, we'll poke around a little bit first, see if there's anything we're gonna miss, or any ambushes lying in wait that make that not a thing we want to do right now. Okay. Oh, can we get back up over here? Really? 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 Okay. That a little bit interesting. Okay. Gravity's on a holiday, kids. It's fine. It's fine. Let's maybe try walking up and around. Okay. Well, I think our angel buddies are kind of on the other side. I guess they just wanted us to have to walk up and over here. Is there a reason for that? Ah. This item is placed very ceremoniously over here. Ah, an Estus shard. Okay, I mean, it is of some importance, at least to me. Huh. Why though? Like, hold on. I mean, it does. Wow. Does that mean wow? Right? Am I right? Am I supposed to be looking at anything like in this direction? If I am, I don't see it. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's like a vast ocean out there. Huh. Okay, I can deal with a vast ocean. That's fine. No, yep, okay. More gravity on a holiday is okay. Is okay. I'm kind of avoiding, of course, just walking into the obvious ambush. What I worry about is that there's enemies up there and then angel guys that drop down on your head. Not just angel guys that drop down on your head. Okay, well, I don't spot any other enemies, and we can't wait all day. Anybody? Yep. Just about what I expected. Okay. Well, first things first, let's split you guys up. And once we've done... Whoa! That was some pretty cool sliding forward at me that you did. Okay. Almost got it. Very stun locked. Wow, I did not expect that to have such forward movement on it. Nice, nice. Alright, gotta learn these guys' movesets, obviously. They take full advantage of their angel wings, much to my chagrin. And I don't... Oh, and that was very fitting. We were it was displaying the Herald armor, which I believe these guys are, right? Like, we've gotten a little bit of lore either about them. It was a ring, I think. I want to say. It feels like it was a ring. No, not knights. I might have boxed it. But it talked about, like, the angels, but they were... Like, we don't believe that they're real, or... I don't know. We're not allowed to believe that they're real. It was something to that effect. Alright, we'll send that back down this time. Learning from our mistakes as we go. And then... Thankfully, it's not a very long jaunt back to where I died. Okay. Okay. We need to be careful regarding the range of these guys' attacks. That's really what's getting me there, is they have an ability to sort of glide forward when they're about to attack, and so really I can pull them down without them aggroing. Okay. Hey, I got just one of them. That's pretty cool. Hello. You want to come and play? You do. You do want to come and play. It actually went over me. Even more interesting. Okay, several of those went over me. Maybe fighting you on a stair is not such a bad idea. Not like a Freda stair, but like, you know, staircases, those kinds of things. Oh, I can cheese you so hard. Oh, maybe not. Both of our attacks go through railings, huh? Okay, okay, I believe it. I can't lock on from this particular angle. There we go. Alright, Let's check out your halberdy friend. What? Large titanite shards? Now you're just messing with me. Whoa. Okay. Thank you for backstab invincibility. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's heal. Let's heal. I expect that's going to have some serious... What? Some serious range on it. Alright. That's not quite what I was expecting it to do, though. Okay. Alright, we're back out here. Everything's fine. You're going to do the same... Oh. Yeah, you got caught on a staircase that time. Am I going to cheese these guys through the railings of the stairs every time? Yeah, you better believe I am. Okay. Can we get another... Man, that halberd is not messing around. Remember, I am equipping a ring that's, like, greatly enhancing my, my defense anytime I'm at full health. So sometimes there's, like, real big attacks. They don't... Oh, what? They may look like they're, you know, oh, it only took off like a quarter of your health. But the next swipe is likely to take significantly more. Really large titanite shards? I thought we were past that, Dark Souls. I thought we were past that. Oh, more of you. Okay. So, wait. Was it just that they jumped down on multiple sides, or have you been standing here the whole time? I maybe question the hitbox on that. I'd really like to get off the backstab. Oh, if at all possible. Okay, that's fine. That's less fine. Alright. Quick heal. 2 for the road. And... that is the coolest spin to win that I've ever seen a halberd have. Considering he is, like, flying while he does it. Not okay. Not okay. I was able to backstab before. I don't know if you were familiar with this, but your friend... Oh, really? Your friend was kind enough to allow me behind him several times. Several times. And I would greatly appreciate you allowing me to do the same. Thank you. That was extremely kind of you. Oh man, I don't do nearly as much damage against him as I'd like. Yeah. Oh, this again. Wow. Wow. That is very cool. Like, even though you're trying to murder me, I will give you major cool points for that attack. Unfortunately, I think that's the end of it. What? Titanite slab? That's a little bit better than a large shard. Winged Knight Halberd. Okay. I can dig it. What's the halberd have to say? Anything super cool? Wielded by the winged knights who swore themselves to the angels. Okay, so these guys aren't the angels. The thick, heavy, bloodstained blade can only be swung by one with human strength. Chain spin. Sweep foes in a large spinning motion, and use strong attack to continue until stamina is exhausted. So, truly, the spinniest of winniest attacks. Okay, okay. Well then. What, we had 2 ways further inside, am I correct? One kind of going up, the other leading down. Alright. Well, since that way is gravity assisted, let's maybe check up, make sure we've cleared out everything up here before moving on. Oh yeah, more stairs. Even more books. It's like the things can walk or have a mind of their own. He had... Oh, I didn't actually mean to step off there. That guy had to have been up there, right? There must be 3 of them. I don't think he was positioned down below, because I was patrolling past there and certainly didn't aggro him earlier. Okay. This seems oddly conspicuous. No, just nothing? What? That is very, very strange. Why is that like that? Huh. Huh. Still huh. So there's no secrety walls, huh? Okay. Well, maybe when I'm inside I'll look up and see if it's all just hollowed out, and maybe that's what it's here for? Just to give you enough to stand on whenever you go up top? That seems weird. Okay. You were awfully hard to reach. A hunter's ring. It don't say. Maybe they just wanted something for you to fall to right here? I don't know. I don't know. Guess is as good as mine. Where'd you go? Where did you go? There you are. Increases dexterity. By +5. Okay. Just like, increases strength by +5 for the knight's ring. Ring engraved with the portrait of a hunter. Increases dexterity. The hunters serve Lothric on the fringes and in the shadows. For generations, rulers of Lothric have relied especially upon the Black Hand hunters to punish enemies in ways that the king's 3 pillars cannot. Okay. So there's a 4th pillar that is maybe a little bit secretive. That's kind of cool. And then we want to go in here. It's not hollowed out. Why is that shaped like that? I do not understand, sir. I do not understand. Alright. Platforming. Always my favorite. Never my favorite. Do I want to fall onto that? What was that? Did you hear that? I heard that. You an enemy? I think there's an enemy over there. So there's an opening there. Oh, let's just fall down. No? Was that a terrible idea? I made a terrible idea. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Excuse me? Ah, it's a spell. Where are you coming from? You? It's you. Divine Pillars of Light. Something tells me that that was the miracle being used against me earlier. Bring down multiple pillars of light in the vicinity. Miracle of Gertrude, the heavenly daughter. Brings down multiple pillars of light in vicinity. The queen's holy maiden Gertrude. Huh, okay. A maiden. Was visited by an angel who revealed this tale to her. Despite losing both her sight and her voice, she was determined to record the tale. Ordinary men cannot decipher her fragmentary scrawl, nor comprehend how it became the foundation of the angelic faith of Lothric. Okay. And we of course find it on a bird-caged creature surrounded by feathers. Huh. Okay. Gertrude's corpse? One of the Angels' corpses? Who knows? Alright. You're gonna make this hard, aren't you? Okay. That's fine. We'll just keep moving. I've got a blessed gem there. I'm okay with that. Can we maybe do something about you? Okay. What? Feathers came off of me? Yeah, like feathers erupt whenever that thing hits. That is very, very curious. What spell is that, I wonder? Please don't drop something. Okay, it didn't drop something. Is there any other reason for me to have gone to this level? Besides, you know, murderizing that guy? Nothing. Nothing. That's kind of where I was coming up from. Okay, well, let's check out over here. I think I actually saw if this is going where I think it's going. Yeah, like, we started... Yep. We started standing over that guy's dead body. And me thinking, is there some way for me to get to this side? Well, indeed there was. We just had to wait for it. 2 chests, no mimics. My idea of a good time. Alright, we'll check those out, and then see what else is to be seen. Divine Blessing. I'm looking for lore right about now. And 3 Twinkling Titanite. I mean, that's not awful. Not really giving me the explanations that I'm looking for as to where are we and what is this place. And this dumps us down right back over here. Okay, and if we run, let's see. We run right over here. What is that guy casting? And then we run right up at this ladder. Ew! I've been covered in goop. I'm very slow. Oh, I'm not okay with this. Not okay with this. Thankfully it wears off. I'm still covered in goop, but I'm not very slow anymore. Okay, so that deposited us right back over here where these guys do not respawn, and we are able to run right back to the shortcut that we were at. And I think we got everything like up top with the Angelic Messenger guys. Of course, I sent the elevator down last time. You know what? That was a dumb idea. That was a real dumb idea. Let's Tron Bonfire. Let's Shrine Bonfire before it reaches the top, and then it should be back at the bottom whenever I hit back there. And I'm probably just going to pick up like 2 more points in intelligence, assuming I have the souls for it. And that will probably...
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak
then do it for this
then
episode.
take...
Let's see...
Let these souls withdrawn from their
Oh, we're just barely short. Okay.
Farewell,
we'll pop
Ashen One.
We'll pop a soul. We'll pop a soul. That's what I said. And 800 is probably not enough. Let's do that one more time. Like you. There we go.
Welcome, speak. Very well.
And that should be
then
able to get us our level of intelligence. Awesome, leaving us with very few souls
Farewell,
to risk.
Ashley.
And in the next episode, we'll pick back up, heading up into more Lothric Castle-y area and see what there is to be seen. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to subscribe. There's more content on the channel. Leave a like or a comment if you've got anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.